So Jordan Brand released a pair of running sneakers that kind of had familiar vibes to some of the other stuff that we've seen on the market. I have a couple other pairs here to show you guys with the Zoom with the forefoot, but I wanted to just see how comfortable these are from a casual perspective. And this is the Air Zoom Renegade. So let's go ahead and get into a review video of these. What is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel thus far, feel free to do so. Notification bell to be notified. And then follow me on Instagram and Twitter at heskicks if you don't. Collective Kicks is where I post all my sneaker deals. And if you guys actually want to buy a pair of these, check the link in the description. But we have the Air Zoom Renegade from Jordan, not Nike. And it's kind of weird to say that, but Jordan Brand actually developed their own running shoe that looks very similar to a lot of the other running shoes that we have seen from Nike in recent times, most notably the double Zoom Air pockets in the front of the shoe, or the Zoom Air, or the Air Zoom. I always get it mixed up. But I also did a video review of the Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent, which has the air units in the front as well. The granddaddy of them all, the Zoom Alpha Fly right here, which has ridiculous stacks of cushioning on these. And then I also took the Air Zoom Type and then did a crazy custom. If you guys missed it, I did an off-white upper with a waffle on the Zoom Type midsole. And this one was my first experience with like Cushlon and like a really crazy comfortable layout. And this one is insane. The midsole is just massively huge. And then you do have the Zoom stacks in the front as well. So this is kind of like a performance version from Jordan Brand. The positive thing is this is actually the cheapest pair out of the three that you saw. It goes $150 for the Zoom Types, $200 for the Tempos, and then $275 for the Alphas. So these are only $130, which is actually less than half price of these, but are they half as good, or is it worth trying them? I mean, subjectively, I think that's obviously up to anybody that wants to try to buy the shoes and wear them. So I think at retail at $130, I think it's a pretty good shoe. It looks pretty cool. Like, they have a lot of cool colorways of the shoe. Comfort-wise, though, I would say automatically it falls below both of these shoes right here. So if you're looking for max comfort, cushion and squish-in feel that I like particularly, these definitely don't stack up next to those ones. Those ones are much better choices, but they're also way more expensive. These do give you a nice, comfortable feel, though, and there's a nice squishy midsole, especially on the heel section of these. So first of all, they do run true to size in my opinion. I went with a 9.5 and that fits me just fine. So a couple words from Nike's side. The Jordan Air Zoom Renegade is a lightweight, stable shoe designed to help athletes who run to train get the most from their momentum. It features two twin cushioning units that are widely spaced for stability, a thin contoured plate offering support. Responsive Zoom Air units under the ball of your foot extend out from the sides, helping to keep you stable. Cushlon foam adds to the sensation. A flexible rubber band connects the front and back parts of the outsole to help smooth the sensation when rolling from your heel to your toe. Thin rubber outsole with flex grooves helps the shoe bend. Now, what sold me on this shoe was the fact that it said it had Cushlon midsole and not React, because I really do like Nike React. But in my experience with these, the Cushlon is actually softer than Nike React. But for some reason, the Cushlon or the material on this is not the same as the one on this. So I don't understand technology very well, but Cushlon here is not the same as Cushlon here. This feels different in hand, and on feet it feels pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's soft and squishy. I would say it doesn't feel better than React, though. It's pretty much in line with like a React product, but that's just my feet. If you guys have actually tried these, though, drop a comment in the comment section and let other people know what your experiences were with them, but that's just my thoughts. So a couple of things that I really like about the shoe, and then some of the things that I don't like. The first thing I like about the shoe is the overall structure and design. I think it looks pretty cool. It has a nice tongue feature right here with a pull tab on it, and also one on the heel. The midsole looks pretty nice with the zoom in the front, as well as just the overall color blocking looks really good. This one has a little bit of black on the upper right here, but the upper materials, I think, is the next thing I would say is pretty nice. The see-through material is actually a little bit rough to the touch, but I like the print over top of it. I just think it looks really cool. And then also the sides have the black material that has really big holes for ventilation. So it's definitely a really breathable shoe for somebody that really wants that. The other thing that's really nice is the price point is $130. Like, it's a pretty good shoe for $130. At $150, I would expect a little bit more from the shoe. Some of the things that I don't really like about the shoe: one, the heel cup section right here is a little bit rigid, especially if you have a little bit of wider ankle like myself. This section right here really dug in if I was wearing ankle socks, which obviously just don't wear ankle socks. But I think that this could be an irritation to some people because of how it rubs on my feet. There is a little bit of padding there, but not really overly felt. There's also not a lot of structure to the heel cup of the shoe, so if you need that support on the heel cup, it's really not felt very much. And because of that, if you don't wear your laces a little bit tighter on this, it will feel a little bit wobbly and unstable on the heel of the shoe. At least that's what I felt. but I like to wear my laces really loose. So obviously there was a little bit of stability there. When I laced them up a little bit more, it wasn't as big of a deal, obviously. So how is the midsole? Because that was the selling point for me to trying this out. Cushlon and then Air Zoom, I would say it's okay. It's like the budgeted version of what you get with these products here. There's no contest that this is the craziest shoe out of the group. It's so incredibly good on feet. If you like that soft, crazy, squishy feel, these are insane, but it's not really a shoe that you could wear on a day-to-day basis. Like for casual, it's not what it's for. It's obviously made for performance running long distances, but the Zoom X cushioning technology with the carbon fiber plates and the Air Zoom in the front, like, is amazing the way that they engineered that. It doesn't feel as amazing in a shoe like this. Like, there's Cushlon. It is a little bit clunky, at least for myself, from heel toe transition. You definitely notice that you're stepping on something in the forefoot of the shoe. And I think part of the reason why is because the other thing that I don't really like, why is this so flimsy? Like, this material right here, this rubber that goes from the back to the front is so crazy flimsy that I could tell that that's what I was feeling when I was heel toe transitioning. That was kind of a miss for me. For some reason, I didn't feel that as an issue on the tempos. Like these ones, the heel toe transition was really good, even though it has somewhat of a similar build, but there's more of a gap here. I don't know what it was, but it definitely was noticeable. And it wasn't uncomfortable. Like, I can wear these all day and feel great, don't get me wrong. But it was noticeable, and it wasn't like a perfect heel-toe transition, at least for myself, because of that. Other than that, though, honestly, for 130 bucks, you can't go wrong. It's a good price point. They'll probably go on sale because they're not flying off of shelves or anything. And it's a nice running / training product from Jordan brand that they're bringing into the market. And I'm one of the few people that probably still really love this shoe right here. This is a Trunner from way back in the day. And like, I like the Trunner, so I like the fact that there's some crossover from Jordan brand from a performance side and a running and training side. Like, I've always liked that. So it's nice to see that they're evolving with the times. It's just not as good of a product as what Nike is offering. So like, honestly, this one's $200, this one's $275. This one's $130. If you're gonna try to find something comparable to this on the Nike side, your best bet is the Pegasus 37. That's an amazing shoe with Nike React, and the price point is roughly around the same price. I think that is a better bet, better option than this, but honestly, this is a shoe that you could wear all day and feel comfortable. So I know I nitpick a lot about the shoe and tell you about all of the little things that I notice here and there, but at the end of the day, if I tried these on and wore these all day, my feet would be thanking me. It's not an uncomfortable shoe by any means. There's just a little couple oddities to me that I think that if they ironed them out, they could have a good next version. You guys leave a comment in the comment section. How far off am I? I mean, weigh in and let me know. Let other people know what I got right or what I got wrong. This is just my opinion. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the description. And thank you again for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day out there. And maybe we'll see you guys back here for some more content. Peace, guys.